Hello. How are you doing? We are going to do class 4. This is all about selling. So I'm really excited to talk to you today about something that is super important in our business. And I hope that this is really going to benefit you in sharing your Mary Kay with lots of people and selling your Mary Kay. Now, you probably know that there are multiple ways to sell Mary Kay. If the word selling doesn't really sit right with you, think of it as sharing Mary Kay. There are many ways to share Mary Kay with other people. Share products, let people try and get their opinion. That's really what we do. We let people try things, we get their feedback, and we educate. We teach people about what we have, how to use it, and just give them some direction in where to go for what they need. We fill a need. So if you are not feeling 100% comfortable with the idea of selling Mary Kay, think of it as sharing something, helping someone, and teaching someone. All right. It's really just sort of a shift in your mind that will make all difference. So there's multiple ways that you can share your Mary Kay with people. Sometimes we are just doing this as a little side hustle. We don't really want to dive in and make this a part-time career or extra income. We just want to get a discount. We just want to have a couple customers and sell more on the go. If that is you, then you don't really need to watch this entire video because I'm going to be teaching you lots of ways to sell on the face. I highly recommend you watching the video and trying that because sometimes you think you don't want to do that, but then when you try it, you actually really like it because you see women's faces light up and you see them feel like they are just so much more confident and they love the way their skin looks and feels. And so it gives you this little adrenaline rush like, wow, I just made a difference in her life. I want to do that again. But if you are just starting small with selling on the go as a side hustle, you're not ready to jump into the faces, you can do that through just passing out our beautiful catalogs. We have the most amazing marketing right here. Women still love to page through catalogs. It is very relaxing and interesting and intriguing. And our catalogs are not just catalogs. They're actually like little step-by-step instructions on how to use different products and how to stay on trend. So these can be your best friend. The catalogs should always be available. You should always have some with you. And this is a great way to market yourself and let people know about your business. The other thing you can do is have some samples. Just having a few little samples in your purse, tucked in a little bag, will be such a great way for you to introduce yourself and let people know about some of our products. This is a facial peel. And on my website, I actually have these little try me cards that you can attach. This is a vitamin C square that gives instructions on how to use it. So if you are looking to be more of an on-the-go seller, then you probably are going to want to invest in some samples. You're going to want to get some catalogs on hand, and you are going to need to tell people about what you do as you go through your daily life. You can also promote your business and sell products through your private Facebook group. You cannot have a call to action or, promote special sales or special discounts or offer special prices or ask people to buy stuff on your public Mary Kay, like your Facebook page. You can't do that out in the open because that could attract someone else who has a Mary Kay consultant already and attract them over to you. We really don't want to steal people away from their consultant that they're already working with. So we can do this in our private group with just our personal customers that we already have already. You can share your favorite product and then put your website on there and say, if you want to learn more, go here. Don't say shop. Just go to my website to learn more. That way, it's more of an informational, instructional post rather than a call to action saying, buy this. But on your private Facebook group for your customers that you create, it's a closed group. That's where you can say, shop here. Go to my website. I love this product. You should try it. I have a discount for you for Mother's Day or for whatever special holiday you're doing a promotion for. So selling on the go, passing out samples, passing out catalogs, promoting on social media, even taking social media to the next level and doing some things on your story. You can post a picture or video of yourself using the product. You can have a Facebook Live a video where you show people about like your favorite exfoliation products or your favorite way to apply eyeshadow. That's still not really doing a face-to-face appointment or a traditional Mary Kay party, but you are still selling Mary Kay. You're sharing Mary Kay with people in a way that you can kind of set your own pace, set your own hours, do it when you want to. I will say though, with all of these techniques, with every single thing that I've mentioned, follow-up is key. You are going to need to follow up with people because they may watch your video, they may look through your catalog, they may try the sample, but if you don't then follow up and say, hey, how did you like that sample? Hey, what was the favorite thing that you saw in the video? Is there something that I can get for you? Hey, did you check out some of the things that are in the catalog? I'm placing my order. What can I get for you? Well, do you have any questions about any of the products that you were looking at? What were the ones that interested you the most? You have to learn those questions to ask people in order to get that response. Don't expect for people to come knocking at your door saying, okay, I watched your video and I want to buy this, 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 and this. Or, hey, I marked everything in the catalog. I want to buy these 10 products, please. And here's my money. Doesn't usually happen that easily. So you are going to need to be the follow-upper, a professional follow-upper who always remembers who they spoke to, who they passed out samples and catalogs to, and who they need to go back to. That's when the magic happens. There is fortune in the follow-up. So if you're doing the side hustle thing, just remember, you got to do some different kinds of ways. Be prepared with some materials to use or regular posts on your private group, maybe some fun things on your story, and then be prepared to do that follow-up. Personalize a Facebook message on Messenger or a private text. All right, those are the best things that you're going to do to get those feedback, get the feedback and get the sales. All right, so now let's talk about selling in an appointment. All right, a lot of you are going to do some one-on-one appointments or some double facials with 2 people or maybe a party with 3, 4, 5 or more women. All right, that's where the real magic happens. That's where you are going to come away with sales of hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I think my highest party was in the like $1,000 range. So imagine spending just a couple hours with a bunch of fun women and coming away with $500 in your pocket as profit. Wow, that would be pretty fun, right? That's fun money to make. And even an individual facial, when you do a one-on-one with someone, it is not unusual for you to sell $100, $150, even $200 product. And that means you get to keep half and you're only spending about an hour and a half with her. So it is so worth it to do that when you are willing to really get in front of people and make a difference and be a teacher, all right? Be an instructor and teach them how to do things. Doesn't have to take a long time, but it will be you giving of your time to them and they will get so much out of that. So what are you going to need to make that happen? Well, let's go through a few things. You're going to need your profile card for the person to fill out. At every appointment, we want to have them fill this out with contact information, what they're interested in, and what their skin is needing. All right, so make sure they fill this out. It actually gives you a lot of great information about products that they would want to try. And so when they fill it out on this side, it comes through on this side and it recommends products. So that's a really fun way to help your customer start to see that you are customizing the things that she needs. The other fun thing that we have now is called a Skin Sight app. And that's a really fun thing to bring into your appointments because it helps you sell. You can take a picture of your customer's face. You need to have good lighting. Natural lighting is best. Line it up so that the line goes through her eyes when you hold the camera on her face. It takes a picture and then it gives her an evaluation, a non-invasive skin evaluation using the latest technology, and it evaluates it on different criteria like the texture of her skin, her wrinkles, her even skin tone. So you're going to get information about how her skin is sort of looking, right? And then what kinds of products would be recommended for her. And that's a great jump start or like launching pad into your skincare party with her or her facial, because you're going to be able to say, well, look at all these things that your skin is doing right now. How can we help it now and into the future? Let's take a look at some of these products that are really going to help you and that are recommended. And using the Skin Sight app, you can then forward her the prescription of the products that are recommended for her. So I definitely recommend getting the Skin Sight app. You can only have it as a consultant. The customer is not able to have it because you need a consultant number. And it's your way of taking a picture of her skin using the latest technology and then having a prescription of products that would be recommended for her. You can save it on the app and you can also share it with her through a text or an email. So it's a really great thing. I definitely recommend you doing it. And this can be a great tool that you use for on-the-go selling as well. All right, so once your customer has her profile filled out, you are going to be ready to begin your appointment. And we always have our handy dandy flip chart, which is down here, sorry. And the flip chart is it's like your Bible. It's just like your necessity at your appointments. Now, there's a flip chart that came in your starter kit, but I have one that I've created, and you just basically can use either one. This is just a little more customized to what I say, and you're going to go through. This is my customized pictures of my family. You can customize your iStory too. iStories is really important in your flip chart, talking about yourself and why you started your Mary Kay and why you're doing this, what your goals are, because women will want to buy something from you because they want to support you in your goal. They like you. They like what you stand for, and they want to be a part of it, supporting another woman. So women don't just buy because the product is good. They buy it because you are sharing something about your life, and that product helps them support you. Okay, so make sure that you have a page in your flip chart with pictures of yourself and your family and your goal. And then basically just going through talking about the Mary Kay Ash Foundation, our company, and all the fast facts about what makes us special and different. I'm not going to go through all this because there's a separate video that shares more about how to do the flip chart and exactly what to say. But you're going through all of the products and you're letting them try it. And as they use it, you're holding up the actual product. It's very important that they see the bottle, they see where, what they're using, not just the little squirts that you put into the tray, but that they're seeing the product. And sometimes even passing around the bottle is a good idea because then they get to kind of hold it and touch it. Now, I keep all of my things in a roll-up bag like this. So before the party starts, I take all of the essential products out. I line them all up in front of me on the table, and then I go through them one by one with a flip chart. Getting to a party in advance and being well prepared, well set up is really important. You want to make sure that your area is clean and very appealing and it's not confusing and cluttered, because if it's cluttered, someone isn't going to have sort of the clarity to know what they want to buy. More cleanliness and simplicity will help them make a decision when it comes to buying. Okay, let me show you a couple quick other things that I love to throw in as I'm doing my selling and as I'm doing my appointment. The Skinvigorate brush. Now this one's going to be updated soon, so it's going to look a little different, but this brush is a great interactive experience that they get to do with their cleanser. And you can buy a few of the extra heads and then just have each person have their own head on the Skinvigorate brush. So I like to throw this one in too. It's not in the company flip chart, but I really like it. So the other thing that is really fun to do, I don't always do this at every appointment, but I do it a lot, is the charcoal mask. Okay, this is not in the flip chart at all, but it's a fun thing to throw in after the cleanser, because when that mask is drying, you can do a lot of fun things. One of the best things to do is to tell them about how they can do a second appointment with you. And they can have what they call a second date, where they focus either on their spa skincare experience or a color experience. And that's when you hold up your special compact and you tell them about the great way that these colors pop in and out, and they can customize an experience, and they can invite friends. And during that time when the mask is drying, you can play the fabulous texting game where the people that are there at the appointment can think of all the friends that they would want to have join them at the next appointment, and they can send them a quick text that you give them saying basically, "Hi, I'm having a fun charcoal mask experience. I wish you were here with me. And when I do my next skincare session or a makeup lesson, would you please join me? I can have 5 friends come with me, and I immediately thought of you." All right, and so they send that out. They can actually attach it with a picture of themselves with the charcoal mask on, and then throughout the party, we start to get some responses back. And the friends start to say, "Yeah, I'll come with you," or "What is it? When is it? I could do some makeup," or "No, I have this other product I use, but I could pick out a new lipstick." So the friends are going to start to respond. So while this mask is drying, they're texting all their friends, and then throughout the rest of the party, the friends are responding back. And that's such a great thing because it gets them excited to do their next appointment. All right, so that's just a little side note. But basically just going through all the products that are on the starter kit, in the flip chart, and talking about each one, letting them feel it, keeping your space neat and tidy. What you try, they will buy. And so what we do at the end of the appointment is we have a closing sheet. And it's important for you to have your closing sheets already copied in color. This is the one we've been using right now. And on the back is a picture of the starter kit. And so everything that we have done at our appointment is basically on this paper. We do not use a catalog to sell products when we've done a facial or a party. The catalog is so vast with so many different things that we haven't used, it will confuse them. So it's really important just to stick to the closing sheet, or the set sheet, you may hear it called, and present this to them at the end. Because at the end, after you've done all your games and you've done all your fun products and they're feeling great, they're looking gorgeous, you want to tell them how they can get their products. And this is the ticket to do that. Don't overwhelm them with a catalog, and don't expect them just to tell you what they want. They need to have some guidance. They need to have choices. And the brain is going to do better with just 3 choices. So you have a basic set, a miracle set, and an ultimate miracle set. And during your closing, you are going to say that they can choose the set that's best for them. And they can customize the set as well. So if there's something in here that they don't think they would use, you can swap it out for something else. And that's why you're going to meet with each person and have an individual consultation over in the living room or in a separate area, one-on-one privately, so that you can answer their specific questions and customize the set that's best for them. You'll also tell them about some of the other favorites they may have tried and take some notes about what they liked, what they didn't like, what their favorites were. And you're going to do that right here on the back of the profile card. You're going to take notes. The questions that you're going to ask them at the individual consultation are right here. So you don't even have to think like, "Oh, what do I say to her? I'm not sure how I should sell her the products." Well, all you do is ask the questions. And I love that because it's just, you can even let them see it, right? They can see, okay, I'm just going to go through these questions with you and I'm going to take some notes on the back of your card. Does that sound good? Awesome. All right. So the other important thing for me to make sure that you know is that we always offer this as an option too. This is the starter kit. This is the way that they can start their Mary Kay, getting their 50% discount, joining our Mary Kay family, and seeing what they want to do with it. This is the first step. And you are going to have everybody at your party fill out this form, the feedback form, which is going to give you some information based on, what you told them about the business and the benefits of being a consultant. And from this, you are going to figure out, is this something that they're thinking more about? Or maybe is this something they're thinking about? And when you do your group close, where everyone is sitting around the table together at the end of the party, and you're talking about the different specials, you're also going to say, and there is this special too. I have to tell you about this because I know some women really love a great deal. Anybody love a great deal? Okay, well, I have to share this with every single person because this is how you can become a part of our Mary Kay team. And when you do that, you get a 50% discount on your products going forward. And you get the best deal of the night, which is for only $100, you get over $400 of full-size products and supplies and samples. And this is sort of that first step where you can dip your toe in the water, see what Mary Kay is all about, have access to our website, our product informational videos, our online community. I will come and do a makeover for you so you get to try more of our colors. And if you have 5 friends, you get a customized compact as a free gift. That's something we give as a perk. So this is like a really fun perk deal. So if you love a good deal and you're thinking about this, it's all of the skincare. It's eye makeup remover, the translucent powder, the ultimate mascara, 5 CC creams, and the satin hand set, plus this gorgeous black bag and tons of great samples. So if that's something that interests you, you really need to take a closer look at this side. And we can talk more about that at your individual consultation. If you have questions about it, you can order it today. And if you do decide that you want to get this today, I will have an extra special gift for you too, for those decision makers that just want a great deal and they want it now. All right. But if that's not right for you today, then you can look at this side and we'll talk about some of the specials that are best for you. So that's how you do your closing in a group, and you pass out these. Everyone fills this out so that you can get their feedback for their second date, and also their information about if they're interested in learning more about Mary Kay. And this is going to get them and you entered to win a Kate Spade handbag. So we want to have these collected and take a picture of them and send them to me so I can get them entered in, and see if there's someone here that would like to do a sharing appointment. And then we will set up that time to tell them more about some of the fast facts about Mary Kay. So that's there. Make sure you have one of these for every single person. When you have one per person, then they are really going to get a chance to look at that and think it over. Now, when you go over in that private place, just in the living room, a little bit away from the group, and everyone else is having their crackers and cheese and wine or lemonade and cookies, that's when you are going to bring one person over at a time, and you're going to start going through the questions with them. So let's talk about how you're going to do that. All right, so the first thing you're going to say is, did you have fun? Of course, we want them to have fun. That's the #1 priority. If they have fun, they're going to want to come back and do it again. How does your skin feel? And you're going to feel your face, and they're going to feel their face too. And they're going to say, oh, it feels great. And then you're going to say, how do you like your foundation? Is the match good? Do you like the color? Talk about that foundation. Talk about that CC cream. If they haven't been really impressed with the coverage, then say, well, you know what? Let's do the 3D match next time. This is our prestige brand of foundation. This is going to give you extra coverage that you will really, really like. It's going to make you super flawless. So then take notes on the back of their card that she wants to do the 3D foundation next time. So let's see, did you fill out your feedback postcard? You're going to collect this from her, and you're going to look at it, and you're going to notice what she said. What appealed to her about Mary Kay? What's her interest in the starter kit? You want to take a quick glance at that, because you are going to start talking about some products and what she liked. All right. So the next question I love, because this is something I tweaked just recently. Of all the things that we did today, and you're going to kind of point at some of the things here at the ultimate set. All the things we did today, were there any that you just wouldn't see yourself using? Maybe just they weren't your favorite, or you just wouldn't see yourself using them. Almost always women are going to say, oh no, I loved them all. I loved everything. It was great. Or maybe they'll mention 1 or 2 things, and they'll say, well, I don't think I would use a primer. It's just probably like an extra step. I'm not sure if I would use it. Or I don't think I would use the mask. I'm not really like a mask fan. You know, they'll mention 1 or 2 things that they didn't love or they wouldn't use just because of their time or their lifestyle. But that means that they like everything else, okay? So you're taking notes in the back of the card, and you're saying, okay, great. So you really loved everything. Okay, maybe not the mask so much. Great. Okay, that 3D set. Yeah, your face feels really good. Awesome. Okay, so now we know she loved everything. All right. Then the next question is, which option sounds best to you? Were you thinking about a set here? Were you thinking about that Start Something Beautiful set, that VIP Super Saver set? And then you let her think. You actually zip your lips, don't say anything, don't interrupt her and you let her think. So often, the biggest mistake we make is that we interrupt. We just want to like not sit there in silence, and it's uncomfortable. And so we just jump in. That is the worst thing you can do. You want her to just sit and think and then respond. Okay. Then you can know which way to go based on what she says. Okay. She may have specific questions about this, fears about this, things that you need to answer. Maybe she's almost ready. Maybe she's going to say, yeah, I think I would do this, but do I have to do this? Do I have to do parties? Do I have to? You know what? The only thing you really have to do is get this starter kit ordered, see what's in there, and talk to Bridget, my trainer. She's going to help you understand all the great things that are in here and tell you about the perks. As long as you can do that and have that conversation with her so that she can teach you, you're good to go. Okay. And then you can pull up your phone, order the starter kit on the spot. Just, have her put in her information. She can sit in another area and put that in there, and boom, you've got a team member. Isn't that fun? And then you want to book her second appointment, because that's going to be a kickoff party for her. And she'll get her customized makeover. If she has 5 friends come to the party with her, she'll get a free compact from me, her director, as a gift with her 3 customized eye colors and a blush. If she has 5 friends, and she does it within her first 30 days. So that's how this side works. If she's interested in one of these and she's ready to just be your customer, then you talk about which set is best for her, and you answer questions that she may have about it. And you say, is there anything here that you want to switch? Or if she says, I don't think I'd really use the eye makeup remover, and then say, well, would you rather have a mascara or a lip gloss instead? And so you talk through those things, and then you figure out what to do. Okay, you're writing things down on the receipt. All right, you have the receipt right here. You put her name and the date and each item that she wants. You list every product that is in the set. You list the price and anything else that she wants. She also gets a 50% off item when she gets one of these sets. So hopefully she's going to choose one of those too. And then after you figure out her total, you figure out what she liked and what she wants to get. You've taken lots of good notes. You're going to talk about her second date, and you're going to set that up. You are going to discuss if she would like to have either a spa session or a makeup session or a mother-daughter experience. And on the back of the rewards card, which is in her goodie bag, are 3 different choices. Now, these are on our website. You can copy them, or they're on our Facebook page too, in the announcements. And you just copy them back to back so you can tell her about the rewards that she gets at her second date, and then talk to her about which kind of second date she wants to have. You ask her which time is good for her, and she did fill it out here, which one she wanted, and if she wanted a weekend or an evening or a daytime. So you're going to have your calendar out, and you're going to make sure that you know what your availability is, because then you are going to plug her into some of those options and say, so I see that you wanted to have a weekend. Well, I usually do my appointments for my second dates about a month from today. So a month from now, I have this Saturday or this other Saturday, June 10th or June 17th. Which one looks better for you? And if you pull out your calendar or you're looking at your phone, she's going to pull out hers and start to look. Or she might want to look at your calendar and try to remember if she's in town or out of town or have visitors or whatever. And if she's reluctant to book, just say, well, let's pencil something in. Let's see if we can just put it down for now, and then we can follow up later and make sure that it works once you check with your husband or check your calendar at home. That way, at least you have something penciled in. Okay, and you're going to put that date on here so she has it to take home and check her calendar. Then if she checked that she would like to watch a video or she would like to have coffee, then we're going to book her sharing appointment. And we're going to say, okay, so your sharing appointment is when I tell you a little more about how the Mary Kay business works. And you said you wanted to watch a video. So I'm going to text you a video today, and then you can watch it, and we can set up a time to talk over the phone, maybe tomorrow or the next day. Which one do you think would be better for you? So right then and there, you are getting a commitment of when you want to talk again to go over the video. It's only like a 10-minute video. And your director can help you with that if you're more of a new consultant and you want help with that. And that person is going to get on the phone with us and they're going to talk about it. It's going to be like a fun 20-minute conversation. It's not going to take all night. They're not going to be having their arm twisted. You can tell them it's totally for fun and it's awesome for my practice and my training. So I really appreciate you just being a sounding board, asking me some good questions and helping me learn. Okay? They don't have to do this only if they want to be a team member, only if they are very, very interested in Mary Kay. It's really just to help you and just to share a little more information about our company. And that you can even offer them a little gift, like say, hey, just for watching the video and give me your feedback, I'm going to give you a free mini eye makeup remover. It could be one of our deluxe minis. They cost you $2. Okay? It's worth it to give her that, like, to make sure it happens. So that's what you can do to book the sharing appointment. If she wants coffee and she's a little more interested, she wants to get together, you set that up too. Say, great, coffee. So let's do sometime this week before it gets away from us. How about either tomorrow or the next day, maybe after work, we could meet for coffee. Would that work for you? And I know that it may make you feel a little bit nervous about booking that when you don't know what my schedule is. Well, here's the deal. Just schedule it. See if I can come. If I can't, I will try to be there on FaceTime. You can put me on the phone on the table. If it doesn't work at all, then maybe we'll reschedule it. We'll work around it. But I will do everything I can to be there. If you have someone interested who wants to have coffee, that's a top priority for me. And I will try to my best to be there. Okay? So schedule it. Don't say, oh, well, let me ask my director first, then I'll get back to you, because you're going to lose her. You need to schedule it within 48 hours of that day, or else the chances of her actually joining really go down. Every day that goes by that she is not in front of you, your chances of recruiting her really decrease. So make sure that you are booking that, you're writing it all down, and then you are passing this to her. Of course, you are writing it in your planner as well, so you don't forget, and you're letting me know about this person that we are going to be sharing with. So I know that that was a lot of information, and it wasn't just about selling. It was really about how to do an appointment. This technique is something that you will get better and better and better at the more you do it. You will learn how to overcome objections when someone says that they don't know, if they would use it or if they can afford it. There's ways to work around it. You can offer a plan where they pay half now and half later. You can continue to ask them questions about how what products they use now, where might be an area that they have sort of a gap that maybe a Mary Kay product could fill. You can explain to them about how the products really work well together and they increase the benefits of one another when used together as a set, and also that they save a lot of money when they buy it as a set. So there's a lot of little fun tips and tricks that you can use. Of course, you always want to say anything else as you're writing things down, because they may say, I want the basic set. Okay, great. Anything else? Oh, I think I need a mascara. Okay, mascara. Anything else? Yeah, I really like the satin lips. How much is that? That's $22. You want that? Okay, satin lip set. Anything else? And you can sell your way using the anything else technique to $200-300. It happens. Sometimes we just think she wanted the basic set. We give her the total and the receipt when she really had about 4 or 5 other things that she wanted, but we shut her down before she was done. So don't do that. Remember, you've got to sometimes just be comfortable with that silence and let people think. They're just making up their minds, right? All right, so I hope that those selling tips helped you today. Use your products, use your Flipchart, use your materials, get them all on our Facebook group and our website. Be prepared, get there early, be relaxed. Remember all the fun on-the-go things that I told you about. They work really well too. Do some of everything and see what you love. Try it all, because there's no way that you can fail. There's only learning. That's what this is all about. It's about a learning process so that you can test it out, see what it's all about, and find what's best for you. All right. Thanks for watching.